We're here at Harvard University where Milan have been training ahead of the ICC matches, and I'm joined by Milan's very own Fabio Borini. So Fabio, let's get right into it. This is your third season upcoming now at Milan. New manager though, Marco Giampaolo, replacing Gennaro Gattuso. How do you feel like your role is going to change under Giampaolo, a more attacking manager perhaps?
Yeah, well, I hope it's going to be more attacking, as I'm a forward player, and he's got loads of new ideas, new concept for our type of play, and it's difficult to obviously learn everything as fast as possible, as there's loads of them new changes and new ideas, and hopefully we get the results we want.
And speaking of your roles, when you were at Roma, you were a striker, you went back to the Premier League, You were Chelsea youth, you started playing on the wing, and then back in Serie A, we've seen you even at fullback in recent seasons for Milan. And just the other night against Bayern Munich, you started off in the central three of midfield. So what is your best position? You can play everywhere except maybe goalkeeper and center back?
Yeah, well, I hope I'm not going to play those two positions that you named, goalkeeper and central back. But yeah, I learned to play loads of position, and Giampaolo even said to me, like, for the tour, you're gonna try this new position because obviously we're short in numbers and I'm gonna help you play that role. And it's important to know new positions, and my natural position is obviously strikers, as the two striker is the best for me. But for now is midfield, and I've got other options to play.
So hearing you speak now in English, you can hear that you have a bit of an English accent.
Yeah.
You've played in the Premier League. So how would you compare the two leagues as a striker, as a winger, just playing in the Premier League at the highest level and then playing in Serie A? What would you think are the main differences in two of the best leagues in the world, Serie A and Premier League?
I think it's down to the intensity of play, to the speed of play, as the English league is probably a little bit less tactical than Italian, less mind work in terms of tactical movements, but it's a little bit more instinct and all speed and fast, because English people, like American people, like the show, so the speed makes the show, and the football is a little bit more enjoyable.
Okay, so I'm going to put you on the spot.
All
the
right.
league where it's more difficult to score goals.
Maybe it goes through phases. Italian is very difficult because you need to think how to score goals, which in England you need to be faster to score goals.
Okay, fine. A diplomatic answer from Fabio Borini. Let's go ahead to Milan's expectations for next season. You guys just narrowly missed out on a top 4 finish in the last campaign. What do you feel needs to change, and what's a realistic expectation for this upcoming season?
I think the expectation they stay the same, because AC Milan is one of the biggest clubs in the world, and it deserves and needs to stay up top in Italy and in Europe, if not in the world. So the aim is obviously step by step to get back there, and as you said, we missed out on the Champions League, but it's really important to try again and make the Champions League spot this year, because we want to impress with our football and with our ideas and style of play.
Yeah, and especially with Serie A getting better, players like Cristiano Ronaldo joining the league. Do you think that this helps other players from around Europe, around the world, look at Serie A as a more attractive option to go and play their football?
I think so. You can see from last season, I think Serie A has got a lot more viewers, a lot more follow-ups in terms of stadiums, because obviously wherever Juventus goes, the stadium is full, and Cristiano Ronaldo brings loads of attraction, and not just in Juventus but also other teams, because if a small team or another team beats obviously the Juventus, which they have Cristiano Ronaldo and few of the best players in the world, it makes the news all the time. So it's quite challenging to play against them.
And before we leave you, I want to ask you about some of your teammates. Rapid fire time. Who's the worst dressed Milan player?
Oh.
Put you on the spot.
Yeah, it's a few of worst dress. Probably I would say Bonaventura.
Bonaventura? Okay,
Yeah.
all right. We'll have to tell him that you said that later. And what about the funniest player? Is there jokes during the dressing room?
Not many jokes, but Frank Kessie is one of the funniest, because he doesn't know really what he says.
Okay, and the most competitive in training, that takes it maybe a little bit too seriously sometimes?
I'd probably name myself, and also Biglia and Musacchio. They're quite competitive. even Peperin. There's a few competitive, which is not bad in the team. I'm telling you.
And of course, I'm sure you're one of those competitive players. Anyway, Fabio, thank you so much for giving us your time,
Thank you very
and
much.
best of luck to this upcoming season with Milan.
For more, sign up now for ESPN Plus.